Becoming the creator. Why do you need to create a movement instead of simply creating a product or a service? Hi everyone, my name is Nelson Chow, founder and creator of Infopreneur Blueprint. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so because you're going to be receiving videos just like this on the topics of digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and personal development. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of you needing to create your own movement instead of simply just creating a product or a service. The world today is in need of more content creators than ever. Every single day, millions and hundreds of millions of people are on various social media platforms to consume uncountable number of hours of content online. Maybe you are one of those people. Yet there aren't enough producers as there are number of consumers out there on the online platforms. So if you have not already made the switch from this consumer mindset to the producer mindset, in today's video, I'm literally giving you that permission and that extra push that you need in order for you to do so. If you already know how to be a creator, or if you are already creating contents and products, then you probably already know the benefit of doing so. Not only can you impact and influence people with your message, and the joy and the pleasure of knowing that somebody's life can be totally transformed as a result of your message. If you do it right, you know how to promote, you know how to market yourself right on the online platforms, you can actually earn a pretty decent and nice income out of selling your information product and services as well. However, in today's video, I would like to talk about being a different kind of creator. Not a content creator, however, a movement creator. If you are simply being a product creator, people will not be loyal to you. You will have a hard time competing based on prices, quality, and you might need to rely on these manipulative promotional strategies or gimmicks to get people to buy. Yes, those might work in the short term. However, in the long term, everyone loses out because there is no customer loyalty. You need to make the distinction. You need to know the distinction between repeat customers and loyal customers. People might do a repeat business with you because you lower down your price. But the moment you stop lowering down your price, people stop buying from you. But loyal customers is a different kind of breed of people. Rain or shine, whether the economy is doing well or not, they are going to continue to buy from you because they trust you, because they have this emotional connection with your brand. So you do not want to simply create a product. You want to actually create a brand that people can identify with. You want loyalty more than just repeat business. And if you just continue to depend on all these marketing gimmicks and clever promotional strategies to get people to buy from you, you are actually doing your target customers harm than good. You are training them to buy because of all this promotion and all these marketing gimmicks, and not because they believe in your brand, not because of this trust and relationships that you have been building with them over the years. Now, today I would like to propose this idea. Instead of promoting a product or a service, why don't you think about championing a cause? It is a totally different thing altogether because you are creating something that represents what people want to be associated with. Your products and services just happen to be an expression to achieve that cause. Let me give you an example. When you think of Disneyland, you wouldn't think of the merchandising or a theme park business, even though these are the outward expression of what this company is standing for. The brand actually represents a world of imagination. When you think of the brand Disneyland, happy memories start to flood your mind. Right? It is a place where you can relive your happiest childhood memories. That is the cause that they are championing. And young or old, a lot of people will associate Disneyland brand with this mindset that it's a happy place. And when you are able to convert and connect your customers When you're able to connect with your customers on this emotional level, based on why you do what you do, you have already won that customers to yourself. And communicating clearly to them what your brand represents and the cost that you're going to achieve for them through your products and services, you will definitely win the loyalty of your customers. Even when the country's economy is not doing well, people will stick with your brand. They will come back for your products and your services. You do not need to depend on all these sleazy sales tactics and manipulative marketing strategies to get people to do repeat business with you. And that is a recession-proof business. Because at that point, you are able to connect to your cost, to your customers' emotions. People don't actually buy your products solely for the features or the benefits or the promotions or the discounts anymore. They buy it because of the image that it represents for them. They do it not for you, not for your brand even, not for your products or services. They do it for themselves. Because that is who they are. You are answering something that is intrinsic, something that is deep down. You are touching an emotional chord inside of them. And for the same reason, I remember, when I was living in Japan, that was many years ago, I remember, I witnessed something that was very weird about Japanese people. And when I was living in Shanghai for 2.5 years, I've come across many Japanese and I've had a lot of Japanese friends. And I noticed something about Japanese people. Wherever they are, in whichever part of the world, Japanese people are very loyal to their own country's products. They are going to buy Japanese-made products, even though they can find much cheaper alternative elsewhere. They're not going to buy something that is going to give them the same feature or benefits, and at a much lower cost, if it's not a Japanese brand. I remember feeling that was a very weird phenomenon. However, later on, I came to understand the reason why. Japanese people have come to associate their products, Japanese-made products, with quality, familiarity, nationality, and loyalty to their own products. And that is the reason why they keep on buying all these more expensive Japanese-made products, even though they can find alternative products elsewhere. And that is what you want to do with your products and services as well. Instead of selling it as a product or service, you want to promote the cause that will touch them on the emotional side so that they will want to buy you over your competitors' products, for example. Another example, when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave the infamous "I Have a Dream" speech about his vision for a nation that is not divided because of the inequality caused by different skin color, do you know that more than a quarter of those who were present on that day were actually the whites? There were, I think, 250,000 people who gathered on that day to listen to his speech. It was a phenomenal speech that touched a lot of people that day. You don't actually have to be a person of color to believe in the cause that Dr. Martin Luther King was promoting. The fact that you stood there with the rest of them means that you stood with the cause. That means you believe in the cause that he was trying to promote. And all those people, every single one of those 250,000 people believe in that cause. And they would like to see the vision of equality, of people of every kind of skin color happening in that nation. They didn't do it for Dr. Martin Luther King. They did it for themselves. They did it for a future that they believe in. And my friend, that is what you want to do for your brand as well. When you are able to champion the same cause that you believe in, you will instill loyalty in the hearts and minds of your customers because they can identify why you do what you do. How you do it and what kind of products and services that you create will just be the outward expression and the vehicles that will help them to achieve that cause. Now, if you have not read this book, I highly recommend this book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. You are going to learn all the beautiful examples that he put out in that book that will help you to understand why you need to start with the why instead of starting with the how and the what aspect of selling your brand or your business. When you have created a movement and a tribe or community who believes in what your brand represents and the cause that you are championing, you do not need to actually worry about sales anymore. It will take care of itself. Now, I hope that I've established enough reason why you need to actually build a brand rather than a product or a service. Here are the 3 requirements that you need in order for you to create a movement. Okay, number 1, attractive character. As your customers take the journey with you from being a stranger to being these most loyal customers who will purchase whatever products that you put out there, and even the highest end products and services that you have to offer, you are actually bringing them up what is called the value ladder. I first heard about this concept of value ladder from Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels. And in this value ladder, they will start to consume your free content first, and then they will ascend the relationship by buying more and more increasingly expensive products and services that you offer. Having a strong, attractive character behind your brand is the thing that will bind the people together to your value ladder. They come in looking for a result, but they stay because of the relationships that they have with you. In other words, the value ladder might contain all of your offers, but your attractive character is the brand that you apply to your offers that will increase their value even more. Does that make sense? People can identify with you because of a story of the experiences that you have gone through in the past. And this is where you will share a story about your epiphany moment, how you came across this amazing discovery that turned your life around. You have gone through a past situation that your audience could relate to. Your past is where they are right now at this present time in their life. And they are probably struggling with the same struggles that you used to struggle with in the past. And you are telling them through your story that you are not any special person. You are not where you are today because you are special or because you have a specific talents or gifts that nobody else have. No, you are just an ordinary person, someone just like them who was lucky enough to have gone through the same journey that they're going through right now and have discovered the very system or solution that changed the whole game for you. And you are telling them that they are able to achieve the same desired results by just following your advice or your solution. Number 2 is a cause you are championing. Okay, we've talked about this at length just now. It is a future-based cause that they can actually believe in. People do not buy products. They buy what that product represents and what that product can do for them, even though it is much more expensive. For example, there will be a lot of people who will forever be Apple fans. It is not about the features, because there are a lot of phones, there are a lot of other gadgets or devices with way cooler features than Apple. But when you buy an Apple item, yes, it's more expensive, but it's a status symbol, right? It stands for a lifestyle. It stands for something that is classy. And if you understand the philosophy of Apple and the cause that they are championing, you will understand why there are so many diehard core fans all around the world that will stand for hours. If you understand the value or the cause that Apple is championing, you understand why people will be willing to stand for hours queuing for an Apple product that is just about to be released in the market. Again, it's not about the features, it's about the symbol, it's about the cause that they are championing. Apple is championing the cause that they are challenging the status quo. They do not brand themselves as a computer company or as a phone company. Let me give you an example. Dell is also another business that is selling computers, but Dell position themselves as a computer company. They are not so much into branding. That is why I don't know about now, but in the old Dell computer, you will see that the logo of Dell is actually facing the user. And when you flip the laptop like that, the Dell logo is actually upside down. So it's not built in order to help them to champion a cause or to build up a brand that they want to associate their cause with. However, Apple challenges the status quo. They're championing a cause. The product is just a manifestation of that cause. It is more than a computer or a phone. It is a symbol of lifestyle and class. If you are a fan of Apple products, you understand what I'm talking about. Right? So you want a cause that you are championing. When you are creating your product and services, remember, you need to find out whether it is aligned with the cause that you are championing or not. Okay, if you are able to champion a cause and get your tribe of followers and your community to believe in that cause, then the rest of it will be very easy for you. Selling products and services will be a no-brainer because people believe in your cause so much that they are willing to support whatever products and services that you put out there that is aligned with the cause that you are promoting. Okay, number 3 is new opportunity. You want to present a new opportunity instead of an improvement offer or an improvement program. You want to stay away from mainstream products because that is a bloody place right there. There's a red ocean. There are a lot of sharks. There's a lot of blood there because all your competitors are fighting in the same niche. Now, take, for example, the weight loss program. Okay, everybody's talking about the same thing. Everybody is teaching you about exercising more, eating less, and having enough rest, getting enough nutrition, and so on and so forth. If you sell another product like that in the market, then you are nothing more than a commodity. And for you to sell your products based on the premise that your product is better in terms of its features and benefits compared to the others, maybe it's cheaper in price, you are selling an improvement offer. And people have to admit that they are wrong about their past previous choices or their past previous purchase. And buying yours will have this question lingering in your mind. Could this be another product that is similar to the one that I've bought before? It didn't work really that well for me in the past. Will this one be another one just like that? However, when you present your product or services as a new opportunity, then it is something totally different. It is interesting. It is fresh. It promises people something different. It is a totally new experience that will bring them to their desired results faster. Now, to give you an example, think about Starbucks. When you go to Starbucks to buy a coffee, you are not just buying a coffee. You are buying for a new experience that you can feel when you step into the Starbucks store. It is a different kind of environment than if you were to go to any of the other local coffee shops around, for example. And that is a reason why Starbucks is able to sell you the same coffee for a much more expensive price. So if you're able to create that same new experience and opportunity in doing business with you, price oftentimes is not an issue anymore. So let me know, what is the cause that you can champion today that your customers and your clients will be able to relate to and identify with? Is there any new opportunity that you can show to your tribe of community? Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. The biggest problem with people becoming a creator is a problem that is called analysis paralysis. Because you feel that you need to be this world-class expert before you earn the credibility to start making yourself heard and putting yourselves out there. Hey, I've been there myself. I know what I'm talking about. You are in this research stage forever, and you never feel that you are good enough to put yourself out there and being heard by the marketplace. If that's you, I want you to know that you don't need to be world-class expert before you can sell a product, before you can actually be out there and be this authority figure to teach people about the topic that you are passionate about. You have it in you already. Just be genuine. When people can relate to your story, when people can relate to the cause that you are championing, they will actually feel that emotional connection with you. You just need to know enough more than your students. And if you are lacking in terms of the experience and the results compared to all the other competitors out there, you need to make up for it by caring more and willing to help your students more than all the other competitors are willing to do. If you are able to do that more than anyone else in the industry, let me tell you, you can be that relatable character that people will turn to for their solutions. The more you do it, the better you're going to become at it. And the more you're going to get results for yourselves. And you will also position yourself as this person who get results, not only for yourselves, but for others as well. So my friend, do not be in this game or this industry just for the money. Be in it to change lives and to impact lives. Start a movement today. Just do it. I know you have it in you. You can do it. Hey, if you like a video like this, be sure to like and hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button so that you can get more videos just like this, and ring the bell to help you to be notified the next time a video like this becomes available. I appreciate your time today, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making them. And in parting, I would like to leave you with this quote: break free from all your limitations, create the best version of yourselves, and impact the world today.